Baselining, the concept, what is it? What is it used for? Why is it important? Baselining is a critical instrument characterization, classification, study for high precision instruments. The precision of that instrument is known and checked and monitored over hours, days, years, because we're looking for drift in an instrument. When you're out measuring in 10 to 20 decimal places of precision with an instrument, with a measurement device, that stability word. So the concept of baselining is saying, what is today? What does today look like? Any instrument, any meter that you use has that prerequisite. When you walk up, now a clock is an instrument. It's a time measurement instrument. Tries to keep up with nature's cycles. Has some challenges doing that in a long calendar year, right? We have leap years and hours, subtle second changes, tenths of a second changes in some of the sciences we do. So baselining, very important word to take right to the instrument that you're using. In the case of a Geiger counter, baselining is how you get to know that meter and what it reads. All physics aside, you bought that meter understanding that it counts Geigers. You need to learn what those Geigers are, a little bit about them. But more important, if you trust your meter, you turn it on today and you turn it on tomorrow and you get averages from the meter. Now you know what normal in your house is. When you do that over months or even over years, you can see if there's some type of seasonal cycle that could impact your Geiger counter readings. And it can be as subtle as the relative humidity over weeks, months, and years in your environment that can slowly influence those Geiger counter readings if you're persistent enough to try to look across years worth of data for those types of trends and analysis, and you have the confidence in your meter. So basically, you take that meter out, you know what normal is. Period. That's your Geiger counter. It's telling you what normal is. When the meter has too high a reading, you get to go ask a question. You take it back home and the meter is back to normal. Now you can say, my meter, I did read something out there. Maybe I should go ask some questions about it. The physics, the math, everything else behind that is inconsequential at that point if that meter is trusted and working and reliable. From the readings, you make a judgment on what professional to go find from there. That's it. All equations aside, all math aside, if your battery's charged up and the electronics in the instrument is good, go use it. I can find you a hard federal government rule that 3 times normal is an alarm incident. If you can find 3 times normal, we could discuss how to get that into a federal conversation. But that hasn't been found yet. But it's in my pocket. So check your pockets and use your meters. Understand what normal is. Understand what deviation from normal is. T-norm, temporary normals.